You guys have all kind of descended down on the second ship, the Black Griffin, kind of landing and nuzzling up against the Dark Asamar. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to revivify the cleric. Using her diamonds preferably, but if I realize none are there, then I'll use my own.
Okay. Are you going to search her or ask Camille or?
Yeah, sure. I'll be like, diamonds. Do you have diamonds?
Yes, of course. And he begins kind of rummaging through. He grabs one kind of light purple diamond and kind of tosses it towards you.
Want me to make wisdom, arcana, religion?
Make a wisdom check.
Ooh. I would like to use my inspiration from Schecter.
Okay.
Just a wisdom check?
Yeah.
Not a medicine check?
Yeah.
Okay, 14. Oh, not great.
I've got a thing when you're done, Win.
As you kind of press against her and you kind of focus, kind of holding the pendulum, you open your eyes and you can see a figure on the side of the boat, kind of white hair, kind of standing, looking away from you. And it's her just standing there, and it slowly turns and you can see Bladen's face for a second. Just kind of looking at you with the same kind of violet purple eyes. Just kind of watches you. You kind of blink out and you can hear the girl. Kind of help her up.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, just making sure. Making sure I'm not trying to get scried on. Okay.
Pulling her up, you can see her kind of dark silver armor. You can see the kind of thin symbol of Anubis, which is really the first cleric you've seen with the same practices. You guys kind of have a moment kind of standing like grasping as you kind of pick her up and just like, wow, I've never seen another one. Not like you. She's very young. She's probably 17, half elven, so very, very young.
Saying, well, we are back, and I'll fly over to the other boat.
You could just hear, wow, as you kind of like fly over.
Can I just say that it literally looked like a bear walked behind you, Paul?
Oh, Mayhew.
Like literally looked like a bear. In the backyard. Sorry.
No, you're good. He definitely does. I look at him sometimes. I'm like, dude, you're kind of scary. You can see the water elemental kind of moving and forming kind of this like vortex, small controlled hurricane, and you can see the black outfit of the drow priestess just kind of standing there, just kind of getting swirled around, controlled, just floating above. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Does she seem to be struggling? Because she should be drowning.
Let's see.
Does she seem chill? Because she should be fighting for her life.
I'm like,
I'm gonna try and land the griffin on the deck to return it to.
I think you guys are already on the deck.
Okay,
yeah.
we already are. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I walk over.
Because I'm kind of waiting to find out what I'm supposed to do. If nothing happens, unless she has water breathing, she's.
Chris, how do you say your character's name?
Kyrodane.
We haven't met him yet, Nick.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Schechter, as the Griffin kind of takes control and kind of guides you down and kind of lands with a kind of slow trot as it kind of slows itself, wing spread, kind of nuzzles up against the kind of tall, slender, but strong looking ASMR. And up ahead, you can see the drow female kind of beginning to twitch in the kind of water grapple that the elemental has on it.
I go up to the ASMR. I want to compliment the animal. Fine animal, sir. Thank you for lending the wings. I don't know how else I would have gotten over here. Speaking of which, what is going on here? Were you attacked? Were you what? I'm Schechter, by the way. Thank you for the help. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Kyrodane. Yeah, we were attacked. I'm not sure why they thought that was a good idea, but there are laws. And now we will find out what they were really after.
I see. Well, pleasure to be on your side. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.
Thank you.
Kismet and Sella, what are you guys doing?
Really quick, the music's just really loud. Like, so it's coming from, but I guess if we're all kind of at a stalemate, whatever drow are still around, I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on them and hold a defensive position and just make sure to keep them off. Like, you try anything stupid and I will fuck you up.
I guess the water elemental will take my grappled person and move towards the rest of the party, because like I can't talk, but
I will talk for later. And like, what are we doing? I can talk.
Thank
to
you.
her.
Yeah. I am. Am I?
What?
Am I letting her die? Oh.
Just maybe if you stick her head out only, just her head,
Just her nose.
Do we want to ask
just her
questions?
nose.
Well, then maybe we should stick out her entire head so she can talk.
Some spells are
Can
good.
I do that? Can I keep her restrained and just like pull back the part of me that's covering her face?
Yeah, I would say definitely at your level of your druidic control, you can kind of keep her kind of frozen, so to speak, but kind of push the head out, and you can hear her just just kind of start to cough up water. Just looking at you guys trying to stay yourself. You can see kind of a middle-aged drow. You don't really recognize her. Normal looks, short, kind of almost masculine, shorter hair, but just kind of the hair dripping in front of the face. Says, it appears you have us. So what is that you want?
Where's he?
She kind of stares at you and looks like she's trying to figure out exactly what you're asking. What do you mean?
Where is Vladen Bear?
She kind of looks at you, and then there's a small change of expression. Just, what have you? You're the one. You're the one that murdered the 7. You ran away. You're the traitor that everyone talks about. What's your real name?
Does it matter?
I'd like to know. If I'm to die, I'd like to know what the traitor is actually called.
You couldn't have just let us run away. You just had to chase us down.
As we must.
Fucking pathetic. Where's Vladen?
Make a intimidation or persuasion check.
With,
I'm gonna gently
with
place-
advantage, because I could jump her.
I'll say with the circumstance, yeah, you can have advantage.
I'm gonna place a hand on her shoulder, just real gentle encouragement, and give her an inspiration.
I rolled a 10 on it and I rolled an 11 and a 6.
Nice.
So I was like, well, this is going to be terrible.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
Many
spent.
things.
Well spent inspiration. Kick his ass. Her ass. Kick her ass.
Yeah, that dumb bitch.
She kind of spits a bit of blood, kind of off to the side and says, Vladen isn't here. He was sent away from the Underdark. He has more important things he's attending to.
So why are you here? On his ship?
There was a mission in the name of the Drow people that he was to go to the wildness of the Kanji. We are merely headed back to shore to make our drop off.
And what's this drop off?
Should go downstairs and have a look.
Okay. I'll slap her on the way down. Backhand.
See her kind of smile. You can see the kind of blood-stained teeth. She kind of growls, almost hisses at you as you walk by.
As Wynn leaves, because that's who I'm thinking would question her, because I know that she was spell casting, I will cover just her mouth with water. She can still breathe through her nose, but no more talking.
I'm gonna go with Win below deck. I was already kind of curious about the whole situation, asking Cryodane about it.
Cryodane.
I'm sticking to
Cryodane,
Schecter.
Yeah, I'm
Right in.
gonna go up to the drow and kind of like lift their head up with the hammer and just be like, "You will pay for your crimes."
There's like a anger, emotional look to her eyes. The eyes are like welling with tears, but she looks angry and happy at the same time. Unable to speak, she just kind of glares at you, stares at you eye to eye, unmoving. Schecter and Sella and Twinlara, you head down.
Wait, will Kismet come?
Oh, Kismet, what do you want to do?
Kismet's trying to assess. Do you guys?
Oh
think,
yeah. She's got the other one.
Or should I stay and keep them at bay?
Yeah, the one that you have, Kismet, is we'll say you kind of have you're kind of kneeling on their sternum. The leg looks like a Nike swoosh from Kyrodane. It's kind of bent the other way, and he kind of wakes up and then kind of starts kind of wailing a bit, just in pain. And he looks at you and says, "Please, just help me." And he's just kind of laying there.
I'll just tie him up. I'll just tie him up and go after them.
Talk to the ice elves too.
Huh?
You should also talk to the ice elf.
Which
The ice, the
sea elves.
sea elves.
Yes.
No, let's just call them mermaid.
Okay. Kismet, as you're tying it, a couple of creatures board the ship, and you can see very short but very tall, thin ears. These definitely look like elves, but they kind of have an almost fish-like skin, not quite scales, but just the coloring and the patterns of their skin, very much like Avatar, the Blue Monkeys, kind of like that. They kind of walk up. They have seaweeds, kind of strange-looking armor, almost like giant shells, kind of covering them. They kind of approach you, but as they approach you, the other three, Schecter, Sella, and Winlara, you head downstairs and you see kind of a octagon shaped door.
octagon shaped what?
Door.
Door.
Oh. What's it made out of? I'm gonna assume.
It appears to be steel and wood. There is no latch or handle or anything like that.
Fuck. Arcana check?
Yeah.
May I assist?
Sure.
You have advantage.
I'm rolling like poo-poo.
So was I.
I've got something if that doesn't work.
15.
Okay. There's definitely a magic essence to this. There's some trigger that's needed to open the door.
Hmm.
Am I there, or is the drow there, or is it just 3 of them?
It's up to you where you want to be.
I wouldn't go down yet. Talk to the host. Realistically,
Okay.
Make sure they're good and not an enemy.
Gotcha.
You said that there was no keyhole or.
No, it's just it's a definite door outline, but there is no like latch, lever, knob, anything like that.
Maybe a
Good.
spell?
Okay. Hey, Sella, do you still have that trick where you can get rid of magic?
I can certainly try, but I'm not sure if the door will open without the magic that operates it. We might lock it permanently.
That's a fair point.
There's nothing, like no inscriptions on the outside or anything?
Hey, Winlora, maybe there's a word you got to speak, and it's an undercommon. I mean, this is a drow ship. If there are going to be any words or letters or something, it'd probably be an undercommon.
Osuvox. Open?
Kind of speak the word, kind of just placing your hand against the door. No change.
I'll cast Toll the Dead on it.
Not without trying. Yeah. I mean, my next thing was going to be to hit it here in a second, so.
Okay. You cast a spell, and you can all hear the 3 of you hear slight ringing coming from all around you, it seems, but nothing changes. The door remains closed.
Where's Baba?
Why'd you have to go there? I mean, literally either one of them would be the character.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like for this, it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I mean, I'll just hit it with the other cantrips I have, just to see.
I was gonna say it might need something a little stronger.
Why don't we
I'll
go
try.
upstairs and interrogate your friend in custody? I'm sure she probably knows the password.
You did tell us to go downstairs, so yeah.
She's not my friend. Is there a window?
Down below, there's not.
I mean, like on the door.
No.
Okay. Nothing else in here except this octagonal door. Cool. All right. Well, clamber back.
Okay. As you guys make your way up, Kyrodin and Kismet, you're gonna approach by these water like me. You are approached by these sea elves, just kind of almost putting their hands up in a very peaceful way. Check what they're saying.
Tell me I can understand them.
Pretty sure you can.
Because no one ever could understand me.
I can understand you.
Well, but you're new. It's been about that too, but
Give me one second. Let's grab my iPad.
I'm used to being quiet and lonely in my wild shapes.
Tibbles.
We're a lay 3.
Yeah. But now I have a monk who gets me. And now I might be the one who maybe gets them.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Yes, I do have a language. Okay.
When Lara,
Mm.
after you say, like, she's not my friend, I will apologize. I'm sorry. That was out of turn. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'll just keep on going.
I
As
will
expected.
Yeah.
I will tell Kismet as they come up, if we're worried about the one that you tied up, I actually can hold 2. So if you're worried about him, you can hand him over and I can.
Throw him in the bubble.
I think he's fine for now.
Okay.
Looks a little broken and tied up, but
Yeah.
if he tries anything, I'll just throw him into you.
Got it.
Thank you there.
As it approaches, they begin speaking in a language you guys don't understand, except for Laythri.
And Kismet.
And Kismet, sorry. It's Aquan. They say, in the name of Shashelis, hail. Thank you for stopping our foe. We've been hunting them for days. They've done a great wrong against us. And this basically sounds like whales. Just kind of like this strange, like moaning, elongated, drawn out vowels, and it's very weird.
Can I tell that Kyroden has
yeah.
no idea what they're saying?
I'm sorry?
Can I tell that Kyroden?
Chirodane.
Kyrodane.
Kyrodane. Could I tell that they seem confused?
I mean, I would probably be like,
You don't speak that?
no.
Yeah. He looks kind of like,
I understand this gesture, so like I'm not like aggressive.
he's kind of looking at them, just not appearing to not know exactly what they're saying.
Then I will just kind of quickly repeat what they said to him.
Yeah, thank you for stopping our foe. We've been hunting them for days.
Yeah.
They just kind of all approach you guys. They seem a little bit fixated on Laythri. The rest of the group from downstairs is now upstairs, and you can kind of catch the very end of the.
I guess I would say that well, there are foes as well. What great wrong did they commit against you? And maybe Kismet will be the try out that she's going to be the interpreter.
What do you want to do?
Go towards Wave Laythri and
Nice.
put my hand through, grab the drow's face, pull it out, and say, "How do you open the door?"
Okay. As you're asking her that, you kind of have this intense eye-to-eye look, and she's smiling, but she looks angry and sad, kind of all at the same time. As you ask Laythri what great wrong, the kind of lead elf, if you will, kind of steps up and says, I'm Crescendolor. The drow killed our guardian. Saruma, I know, very close. The Storm's Rage. A once evil dragon who did wicked things during the War of the Wyvern had moved away from society. And she was brainwashed by a powerful lich. Checker, this resonates with you. Once separated, she fled the mainland and built a new life to amend the troubling things she had done. She lived alone on the island, remote and without people, until one of our elders stumbled upon her. She was gracious and kind. She helped rebuild a once near extinct society. She kind of looks towards Lenara. She protected us from those who would harm us. And now she's gone.
Can I make maybe like a history check on that to pull a little bit more out of it?
Yep.
I guess I would just say, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Dirty 20. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go
No,
keep
go
going.
ahead. I was just going to say, I'm so sorry for your loss. was this, I get, how am I trying to say it? Like, had there been threats before? Do you tend to be, hidden? Do people happen upon her Saruma often, or was this kind of a new thing?
No,
Was she sought out? Like, did they seek her out?
and all you guys hear is just it was completely out of nowhere, unprovoked. We are a peaceful people unless provoked, and we had no idea. And they cut the heart out of her.
Oh no!
Repeating a good chunk of this, maybe, yeah, so that everybody can know.
Yeah, Kismet is the translator, kind of a little bit choppy, but she could translate what they're saying, catches on certain words, and the last bit that she says resonates with 3 of you.
Ah, fuck! It really is only 3 of us.
Yep.
It wouldn't resonate with me.
Schechter, really quick, with your 20.
Oh, it really is only 3 of us.
Yeah. When you guys went to the mountain to reclaim Schechter's memories and the Dream Bleeder, there was a moment where you all kind of stood around the item as Kismet plunged it into Schechter, and you guys remember.
Tibbles.
I'm sorry, Tibbles. Jesus, I fucked that one up. That was on me. There was a moment where there was a flashback with another party that Schechter was a part of, and there was a blue dragon that was basically turning this the city within the sand into just to a crystallized mass, just kind of destroying everything with lightning and draconic energy. You guys do remember that flashback, and it's very possible that this dragon, with this kind of power, this ancient blue dragon, could be the same one.
Oh shit.
As you guys are kind of having this conversation, Lenara, you're looking at this thing and you ask, how do you open it? The female priestess looks at you and says, I did say you were clever. So you're a clever one, figure it out. She kind of spits, like just sweat, kind of red loogie, just right at your knees.
I punch your face.
Kind of punching. You can see she kind of puts her tongue along one of the teeth and it kind of wiggles one of the sharp canines. And just says,
I'll rip it out.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's nothing she can do. You kind of grab her hair, her small tuft on her head, and kind of begin pulling it. And she screams out loud. And you can see the root kind of pull from the gum line as it one by one kind of threads kind of breaking off till you pull it out. And you can see a gush of blood.
Before I do it, while she's screaming, I'll just say in undercommon, how?
Make an intimidation check at advantage. You guys have never seen Lenara really act in this kind of animalistic way. She just grabs you by the face, rips out her tooth, and then speaks in this kind of angry language.
It's not good.
Okay.
10.
They said you were powerful as well.
But you're still screaming.
Yeah, she kind of calms
Okay.
herself, and I don't see it. There's nothing you can threaten me with. It doesn't matter.
I'll rip it out.
Rip it out. Kind of a muffled groan as you can see
So-
the kind of ASMR kind of step towards her
Yeah.
as well.
I'm just like, need to.
I'll shove her face back into the
I'll be like, I think
Like,
Tries to push her back
it's
into the
literally
water.
just like waterboarding.
Yeah, reverse waterboarding. Yes.
Yeah.
You
might be
kind
able
of
to
step
help.
in.
But you need to relax a little bit. I understand you're upset. I'm too, but
Who the fuck are you?
Kyrie. But it's not the best way to get information. I understand. It's gotta. I'm also pretty angry. They killed my friend. Thank you for bringing her back, but
There is
Alatri is so happy that she does not have a visible face for to show when she just saw a stranger tell Winlara to chill out.
kind of like in the Mummy with that giant sandstorm. You could just see like a face of water.
Just like
Like,
Um,
Even I know that this is incredibly bad.
yeah.
And so I'm going to approach Kaidane.
Kyrodane.
Kyrodane. And I'm just
Kyro.
gonna like, I'm gonna gently like, come on. You don't want to.
you're like,
I
no,
understand your intentions, but you do not want to.
There is
with her
a
right now.
strange kind of soothingness to his voice that is a little bit calming. And even after you saw him like basically bash someone in the ground with his hammer, he is very calming in this moment as you pull someone's tooth out of their mouth and then try to drown them afterwards,
A little bit.
kind of in your anger. But
I'm just like, as Cell is like pushing away gently, I'll just go back downstairs and try to figure it out.
I will follow this time.
all right, Kismet and Mara.
I'm gonna before Kismet leaves, I'm gonna ask her to ask the water elves like what justice they want done to who's here. Like once we need to do our investigation, but
Okay.
I will just ask them because I don't actually speak their language. If they
Well,
know common,
I was
then
gonna say-
they can answer.
if I hear that, I can ask. She just has to translate.
It's a three-way
We have
phone
it.
call, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
oh,
This is
okay, how
working.
long is
Yep.
there?
Yeah.
It's really 4.
So I
We've
guess
got-
I would ask what.
Yeah. Common to Aquin,
Yeah.
Aquin to Aquin,
Yeah.
Aquin to common.
Media convert.
Yes.
Okay. As you guys translate, the kind of head elf kind of points to the drow and says,
Which one? There are 2.
the one that's being held by the water animal says, this ship carried the ones who claimed the dragon. We
What
have
was
no
that?
idea. This ship carried the one who claimed the dragon's life, and if we can't have them, we'll have her when you're done with her.
Then I want to go over to the male.
Sea elf.
Yeah, or no, the
The male
Oh,
drow.
wow, with the Nike
Broken
suit.
ankle.
Yeah. I'll just kind of like kneel on his chest a little bit and like have the hammer on his throat and be like, if you know how to open the door, you'll tell us. Maybe I'll heal you and let you go.
Overboard.
Or with the sea elves.
Okay. Let me figure out your DC. Okay. Make an intimidation check.
And I have a
Well-
question. So are we thinking that the one that slain the dragon is not on this boat anymore, or is one that we killed, or
Or they're in the brig. That magic door we can't get behind.
You're not 100%.
okay.
My inspiration. Yeah. There we go.
But that's what I was getting from them. They're looking for a specific person.
Yeah, they haven't
Okay.
found them yet. They're like the one that killed the dragon
Was on this ship.
And if we can't have them, then we want her.
Got it.
Okay. The male drow, and you know about drow kind of society. They are lessers than females in every way. They are almost slaves to
Second-class citizens.
100%. And he looks afraid as he looks to the priestess, and she kind of glares at him. And you lean forward, you can see him kind of mouthing something, and he just says darkness.
Did he cast darkness?
That's all he says.
I'm gonna say that to whoever's going downstairs.
I know it.
Got it.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
I will heal his leg just enough that he can like it's not totally broken,
Okay.
but then I'll make sure he's still bound.
Okay. You kind of set the leg straight again, and there's a crack, and you can just hear him just kind of scream as he tries to almost bite into the ropes. Just an awful, agonizing scream.
How much do you think that would like healing wise?
Probably 15, 10, 15.
Okay.
10. We'll say 10.
I'll use 10 on healing hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you just hear this guttural scream when Lars, you kind of walk down the stairs, focus with Kisman. You guys arrive back at the door. What do you guys do?
Cast darkness.
I will cast darkness.
Okay. Who of you guys?
Is it a spell slot for you?
Yes.
Don't. I got it.
Got
It's
it?
draw magic.
Okay.
And you're the only one who can interpret.
I told you it was going to be a drow word or something specific.
I was trying to cast like another drow spell. I was gonna
That was a good idea.
like I was like, let's hit up the dancing lights.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You focus, kind of closing your eyes, and you mutter the words underneath your breath, and you hear the door slowly. And you kind of walk through this black veil of darkness that you cast. Inside, you see the largest, what would be a way to describe this? What looks like a enormous spider egg, maybe
I'm sorry, what?
spider egg,
Oh,
like this cocoon, like egg. Maybe
it's a sack.
a sack.
Ah!
Maybe 8 feet across, 10 feet deep, and maybe 6 feet high.
No.
It's huge. Sorry.
I'm so glad I did not go down there.
And you kind of look at it, and there's kind of like these black lines kind of traced all over it. Looking up, you can see 4 hanging figures, head hanging down, closer to the floor. Their hair white, hanging down. They appear to be sleeping, unmoving, but they do appear to be drow. You can't really see up towards the ceiling because there was some kind of strange darkness, magical darkness covering the ceiling. So you basically see their lower half.
Yeah.
They just are in some kind of trance, unmoving, all kind of surrounding, all 4 surrounding each area of the sack.
Okay. Anything else in there? Like an actual spider lady?
Oh, they might be driders.
I was going to say, yeah, they might be the spider ladies you're thinking of.
Kismet's definitely turning to Winmore and she's just like, what is going on? In a whisper.
I know what this is. That's a good idea.
Make an intelligence check.
Or history.
Sure.
Like, is this something your people do?
Only if Lulf loves them a lot.
Like sleep upside down.
Yep.
But if Sella were down there, she'd probably be like drawing for science, like taking notes.
That's good enough. During your last few years in the military, you were almost, you were in talks to be recruited into the R&D division, so to speak. There were whispers and conversations of hybrid drow that were extremely committed to Lolth and the Drow Society and everything, and they were being experimented on to combine both the spider creature and the Drow into something, a monster, but it wasn't real. I mean, that was just all, with your knowledge of medicine, it's not possible.
Yeah.
Strictly with science alone.
Mm-hmm.
We
So-
found something kind of like that when we were in the Underdark. I swear we found like some clues to something like that. Unless I'm thinking about, maybe I'm thinking about when we were in Hell when I found the experimentation. Never
Kind
mind.
of quiet right now, Nick. Sorry.
Okay, never mind.
There
It's
you go.
fine.
Yeah.
I was saying maybe I think I remember finding I remember us finding something like that when we were in the Underdark. About some experimentation, but I might be thinking about when we were in Hell. There was the dragon.
That was,
Yeah.
yeah,
That was
Yes.
definitely hell.
Yeah, that was Kania's
trying to make a Tibbles.
the general trying to recreate whatever Mephistopheles had figured out. He was trying to figure it out. But yeah, you know, just by looking at him, there's just something eerie about him, and they just kind of sleep, slumber, whatever they're doing. All four just hanging from the ceiling, all four facing towards the door, surrounding this massive spider egg sack.
Yeah. And I'll just take an arm back and I'll just like back Kismet back towards the door and we'll leave.
Okay, you guys head back up. Deck side. Go ahead, Kismet.
I was gonna ask when Laura, you don't want to check it out in the room a little bit? Do you think it's too dangerous?
This is what they're trying to deliver. Now we just need to figure out to who.
Can we just destroy it? For that.
I think everyone should be here for that.
Okay.
But yeah. I will dispel darkness. I'm sure it is already, but I mean last minute. Or it's concentration.
Yeah, spell
Mhm.
in the room.
No, we're gonna leave the room and then I'll dispel it once we're back in the.
Maybe
Back
close
door.
the door.
That's the goal.
Okay.
Because like I imagine dispel or casting darkness open the door. So if it's still up, we're through. Or like we're able to go through. And if we leave and we dispel it.
Yeah. Okay.
Door reappears.
Cast spell magic in the door.
Or well, I dispelled, yeah.
Yeah. And the door closes back. Same thing. Okay, so you guys head back upstairs.
Yeah.
You were interrogating. You said darkness. What else do you guys want to do?
Personally, I'll just be like, I am a man of my word, so you live to leave alive, but you still have to go to trial. And I'll call to Camille and have him kind of just hand them off.
Okay. Camille kind of steps over. You can see the humanoid, kind of long brown hair about to the shoulders. Kind of steps to you guys, puts his hand over him. You can see the Avenger kind of seated back behind him. I'm called Camille. I'm captain of the King's Sword. And this one is my second, if you've already introduced himself, Cardane. As you guys hand him the drowse, he kind of like grabs him by the collar. What brings you all this far out to sea?
What brings you this far out to sea?
These are difficult times, as I'm sure you have heard. The Lady Mage of Waterdeep is drowning in worry. Her most trusted have been mind controlled, as we've heard. So the credibility has been failing for months. Now they've been removed from their positions of power. She's alone and a growing threat. We've been traveling here under the King's orders, and even as powerful as she calls for aid. We will answer for our allies in need.
Okay.
Was all of that in common?
Yes, that was in common.
Who is
Are you
the
talking
she?
about Lady Silverhand?
That's
That is
the
the name.
she they keep
Who
referring
is-
to?
Who's Lady
Who was Lady
Silverhand?
Silverhand? Yeah.
She's the mage of, I forgot what tower. I don't know where, but she's a super important mage from Waterdeep.
She's basically the Lord of Waterdeep,
The Lord?
the Lady of Waterdeep,
Lady of.
Overlord of Waterdeep.
That sounds dictatish.
The ruling entity.
Yeah.
Yes. Governing force.
Okay.
Because Blackstaff is dead.
Yeah.
Very dead.
Very, very dead.
We knew about that mind control because we stopped that.
We tried our best.
So is she a good guy or a bad guy?
She's a good guy.
Okay.
She
Pretty
made
sure
her
she's
eat
our
it.
boss, actually.
She's your
No.
boss?
Aren't we technically Silverhands? I thought we were.
We were gray hands for Blackstaff, and Blackstaff
Yeah.
is dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So many colors and limbs. I just.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say this all out loud?
Yes.
Reminding everybody.
Absolutely.
No, no, no.
Yes, absolutely.
Very confused. Like,
Just kind of like what?
What'd you guys find downstairs? Sorry to rail.
Something of the devil's work, and I'll get back to the priestess. Who are you? I don't know. I'll be in character. Ah!
Schechter thinks you're talking about Tibbles or Mistopheles or something.
Mephistopheles, but no. I'll go up to the drow again. Grab her by the nose. Pull her out. And say, who are you delivering those to?
The people.
I mean, which people? Why do you have to be so fucking cryptic? Slap, slap.
The people of Waterdeep.
What are you planning?
I've dreamed about this for a long time. And I think you have to. Our people have been shat upon for decades. And we'll finally have our day. And even if you kill us all, it doesn't matter. They're all coming. A black sea from the Underdark.
Okay. I'll take Nightmare's Bane. Does she recognize it? Does she look a little scared?
Yeah, for the first time this whole time, she's been smiling and smug, kind of accepting whatever, and she sees the blade, and the smile quickly fades, and she kind of looks down at the blade and looks to you.
If it does it look like Wen's about to kill her? Because does she know that the sea elves asked for her?
I don't think so. I think I was downstairs for that. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Was I up there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kismet
you
was
could-
translating all of that.
Yeah.
He might have been storming down, but I'll just stop her since I should be like right next to her and be like,
Okay.
wait.
Yeah, as you kind of pull the blade, the Furbolg's hand, strong, but gentling gesture of just kind of putting her hand just as weight.
She'll still go to the elves, and I will leave her barely alive. But before I do, I would like to, definitely stab her and whisper as like she's kind of drowning a little bit. And I'll just say, "It's Winlara from Wari."
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you kind of stab between a couple of the ribs, just kind of feeling the blade across it and then leaning into her and whispering the words. And right as you do, you hear as you rip the blade back out, and you can see the water kind of spilling around this vortex that Alethri has, crimson. And then she kind of looks around, and you see just the tears coming from her eyes and just shock and happiness, sadness, kind of everything. She's fucked up, obviously, but she just kind of stares at you and nods.
I'll drag her by the collar and like throw her to the sea elves.
Okay. The sea elves take her, kind of looking at you guys, looking to Alethri / Kismet and says, where do you go now?
Who is this? Theo?
This
Oh.
elf, yeah.
Well,
That's truth.
yeah, we're actually, it seems like fate is leading us towards tipping point. We were headed towards Darth's truth. Do they seem like they know what that is?
The kind of same lead sea elf kind of looks you all, kind of his eyes narrow. That truth is a holy place, but mystic, ancient. None of us have actually been there. None of us that are still around. Why do you go there?
I'm back to translating.
Yeah. I will.
We just
Yeah, I'll pause and let if Wynn wanted to respond to that, since it's been her dreams that are kind of leading us in that direction.
we're trying to prevent a great evil from happening.
Something about what was said earlier about the lich and the dragon and all that. I feel like it's just coinciding with where we're going. Like this wasn't a coincidence that we ran upon this ship. I feel like this was a stop on the way almost. Like we needed to stop them. We needed to stop this ship. I think that was part of our whole journey.
Fate moves in strange ways.
Well,
Do you know where it is?
we don't know exactly where it is. Keep heading south, and the sun will set. And if there is a storm, it is said that the outline of the island will be revealed. But again, we've never been there. We don't know the ocean's way. All rumors, secrets. As he's saying this, Camille kind of steps up, looks to you, Cardane, and says, I know that we set out on an oath to defend the one we carry. If you feel that to fulfill part of your oath, that you must go with them, do what you must, we will continue to Waterdeep, and we will aid Lady Silverhand as needed. Myself and Alexira, and you can see just like peppy, young cleric just kind of smile
With 1 HP.
Yeah, Nine just like wiping the blood from her nose, like I'm okay. But do what you must do.
I mean, it is our duty to protect the king from all threats. So if you guys are looking for someone to bolster your numbers.
We are unfortunately down a few numbers, so it's hard to say no to that kind of offer.
I'll stare at him and walk away, and I'll go towards the young cleric.
Is the sweet griffin coming along too?
Yeah, he's just kind of it's this black griffin, very large in size, just kind of staying there unmoving. Appears to watch Cardane as he moves, but otherwise doesn't seem to care about anyone else.
I'm gonna call him Nightbeak.
Oh,
Why
for one
not?
would
The
be
more the
happy.
merrier.
I would be happy to have you join us, sir.
Second.
What
Right.
would you say, Kipit?
I just said the more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Um,
It seems like whatever we will be facing is going to be quite the trial and very dire. And I think whatever help we can have, we would greatly appreciate. And I'll kind of look at Kismet to hopefully translate for me.
Translate and
You're
then
not grappling her anymore. Well, I guess we still need someone to translate. JK, ignore me.
I will translate and then I will just add
Thank
on. I've only been here for a very short period of time, but I can tell you this troop is very death covered. So it would be nice to have some extra help.
Especially help that's wearing shiny plate armor.
As you guys are having this conversation, you're going towards the Alzara.
Yeah.
Alzira, sorry.
Mm.
She, as you kind of walk up, she kind of brightens up a little bit. It's like, oh, hey.
Hey, sorry you had to see all that extra violence.
Yeah, you're kind of intense.
Yeah, there's more history than there is everything else. There's a lot.
But you follow Anubis, right?
I mean, and I'll hold the shield that has like the symbol. I'm like,
That's awesome.
yeah. And you?
Yeah, I just kind of got through some of my first rites, and this is like my first big mission. Cowardane kind of vouched for me. It's a really big deal. It's so cool to meet you. I haven't really met very many of us, but yeah, I started having these dreams when I was really little. I was kind of lost in these sands, and I grew up by myself, but I could always hear my parents calling to me through the sands. And that's how everything kind of started, just dreams. You know what I mean?
No, mine did not start that way.
Oh,
But I mean, I see sand too. That's cool.
that's cool, right?
Yeah.
We're kind of like,
Yeah, we are alike. I mean, so where did you come from?
you wouldn't know the town. It's from west across the city.
Okay. And did you know anyone that also followed Anubis, or it was just
No, the practice that I come from is a little bit welcoming to all. We have, yeah, we kind of have leaders that help us find our goals and, you know, access our powers, but yeah, it's kind of open. Did you want to ask anything else?
and I'll just like point to the Asimar, the other ship. So he said you can come up here and you died.
Well, there were a lot of them before you guys got there.
Yeah.
And
I'm not judging your capabilities.
Yeah.
I'm judging his morality.
no, I mean, he killed like 3 right when they got there, but there were a bunch, there were
Yeah.
a couple of dozen. So I was a little overwhelmed, yes, but experience is the best teacher, right?
Oh, can I see what level she is? Like, I know that's kind of stupid, but I'm like, can I see like how like
Make an insight check.
What type of robe she's wearing, stuff like
that
that.
money?
Without going too far in the meta, she's probably like a level 5.
She just got her adventurer's pack.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have divine intervention.
First big adventure. She's
Yeah.
basically with a level
Yeah.
13, 14,
Okay.
level 20. Yeah.
And then fiver. Got it. Yeah, well,
Do you want to come with us? And we could, like, it'd be 2 clerics. You seem like you're pretty powerful. Maybe you can show me some stuff. We're going to Waterdeep. Apparently it's going to be really bad there.
I've got things to do over here.
Oh, totally.
Tying loose ends. But be safe when you get there, and may he find the path for you.
That was awesome.
I don't know if that's you're being sarcastic.
That's what she's saying.
Okay.
That's like a Padawan getting a "May the Force be with you" from like Master Yoda.
Yoda.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. That would be awesome no matter who you are. At least for this kid, that's how it feels.
Thank you. Yeah, you be safe too. If you really find it, that's that'd be something else.
Yeah, and I'll pat her on the shoulder, and I'll glare at Camille, and be like, "Yep.
She's like, what?
Take care of her.
Of course.
This level 5 little girl that I have no attachment to until now. Suddenly, just like, okay, now you're a little mini me, little mentee.
Yeah,
but not at all.
Camille kind of looks at you and nods and looks at her and protect her with my life. The other sea elf kind of standing behind kind of steps up and says, I know where Dastruth is. She's kind of talking to the Lathree / Kismet, but I would need something from you all to show you where it is.
What is
What
it
would
that
you
you would need?
Yeah.
When the group came to our island, and they killed Saruman, they invited creatures that are our sworn enemy. Let me pull that real quick. Lore. Oh my god. Can't open it.
Ooh, dang it. I found the lore.
Stop doing that.
Fuck me. The Sahagins, so those shark people. When Saruman died, the Sahagins invaded the island and disrupted the elemental balance, the balance of the storm. Now they reside there, dozens of them, trying to perform some kind of ritual. You guys could help us extract them and restore the storm. I can tell you where it is.
Question.
Insight check.
Cool. Do that first.
Okay, make an insight check.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Insight's +7. 21.
Two that don't matter.
Her voice is shaky and a little bit stuttering. She sounds desperate, but there's nothing in there that gives you the sense that she's blatantly lying.
Does this sound like way back when we stopped those like fish people who were trying to do some kind of ritual underneath Waterdeep?
No, I think those were Kuatoa, but I might be thinking of something else.
different fish people, but similar, possibly.
Okay.
You don't know any actual connection yet, but I mean, vaguely, yeah, seems
Yeah.
similar.
Because they were trying to bring back, like, summon an aboleth,
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe. Yeah.
So I'll just repeat that and then add in like, seems like she's genuine. I know we're kind of on a time crunch, but this helps. It might.
Especially if we don't, I mean, if she knows exactly where, if this is an ancient holy place just somewhere in the ocean, I mean, that could take us weeks, months to find, maybe never find if it's protected. But if they have a way to know exactly where to go, and I mean,
We don't have much of an option.
I
The
mean,
best
No.
lead.
but also, like, you know, so you know, their foe is our foe, and if someone came in and decimated where we lived, and you know, killed what was most important to us and took our home from us, I would hope that there would be someone who would come in and help.
Are you saying this as a way through as bubbles?
I'm still water, so it's the only.
Bubbles.
Literally
Yeah.
repeating her.
Yeah, thank you.
I have a. If the Skogan are minions of Bladens, is it a possibility that they might know where he is? It might be for sure worth our time to go and take care of the problem.
We it's probably due time to cast a scry on Bladen. And I don't think
I was-
he would be. I don't think he would be with the Sahugans.
No, I don't think he's with them. They
Yeah.
might just have information on him.
I'm trying to remember where he was last. I mean, it's worth a shot. I mean, the scry would.
He was on.
Do
He
we
was on a
still have-
ship last. He was on a ship last with my brother.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Last time we checked up on him,
Yeah,
and it was
we
one
can
that
have
I think looked a lot like this.
we can have a double scry.
Actually, that poses a really interesting idea. Have we ever scried on the same person before? I don't know if that would yield any more positive results, but
See, well, of course, I don't have scry prepped right now, but we could. My thing is like I can scry on Blade and you can scry on your brother, and we can try to see if they're in the same room and we can get a full picture of what's going on.
Yeah.
I would be up for that. Should we pass any kind of message along since they're going to Waterdeep? I realize we could just cast Ascending or whatever, but they're going to Waterdeep. They're gonna, people might ask about us or anything. Should we just any kind of particular message we want to send along? The Legion is okay, or not, or anything like that?
I think
Did
maybe
we-
nothing.
Did we
The less-
successfully?
Sorry, the less that people know where we are, maybe the better. But
I mean, I actually agree with Liz Schechter. I think we should send a message to Lady Silverhand. I mean, we ran into people of Maestra, or the ship of Maestra, trying to reach out to her, and then now this
That's
group.
true.
Granted, we don't know how long like those people have been there, so
Yeah.
it could have been like centuries. So
No, it's in like a couple of weeks.
was it a couple weeks, or did I ask? Did we ask?
Yeah, weeks, months.
Okay. Well, I mean, and we have been gone for 6 months, and we actually haven't checked in with her at all.
What did
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do
Not
that
to
too.
tell.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Did we successfully send Bria home, or is she just?
On the Lost Gale still.
nope,
He's
it's still on the
one-
ship.
Still on the
Oh, yeah.
lost scale, which at this point is kind of slowly kind of rolled up to you guys at the rear, just kind of a safe distance away from the other two ships.
Okay.
Did we say this ship was of? Or did you have another Sella? I'm sorry.
No, that's it. I just need to know.
So do we think we might be able to help them and then get an exact location for Dance Truths?
Do we think we
I
should
would-
help them?
I would be in. My vote is yes.
I mean, might as well.
It
In?
seems like the clearest path at the moment.
Yeah, we really don't have a direction. Well, any clear direction, so that's fine.
Then I guess I would
Yes.
I'll tell them that yes, we will come and help restore your home and the elemental balance that you protect there. And if in exchange you could show us directly where Darth Truth is, we would be very grateful.
Of course. As you guys kind of begin to part ways, Camille comes to you, Cardane.
I do want to try and like just send like an update out with them going to Waterdeep and stuff like that. If they happen to anybody asks about us, tell them that we're okay. We'll be home soon as possible. We're on our way to our goal.
I'm going to
Nothing
hand him a
really-
stack of.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just going to hand him a stack of letters. My parents, people who work for me, people who live in my home, stuff.
Oh, jeez.
We're alive.
Okay. Yeah, Camille kind of comes to you, Cardane, shakes your hand, says, good luck, brother, and I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully Waterdeep is not as bad as we think.
Hopefully, and I'll make sure to bring honor to our order. So, of
Okay,
course.
move on. Sorry.
What's gonna be the fate of this drought?
Not playing Foundry? Oh, okay. Good.
What's up, Checkers?
What's the plan with this drow ship? Like, are we just leaving it to float around in the ocean?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
we have no, we have. Yeah, I'll tell them what's going on. I'm assuming we just burn them alive and let it fall. And
Ooh,
would
I like
assume
this idea.
yes, let's do that.
Absolutely.
What was
What's
this
the name?
ship like
Summon
the name
fire.
of, or you said it was like the ship of something, or
Bayenveer?
okay, then that's that's Vladen's family.
Yeah, that's my wife's family.
Okay.
House name. Yeah.
Hold on. Might it be to our advantage to maintain this ship for disguise purposes?
Thank you. There you go. Thank you. That's where I was sort of going with it. I mean, we makings of a fleet here.
Or do we know what's down there yet? Has anyone told
No.
us? Okay.
Yeah.
And be like, well, that is a possibility, but there is a giant spider sack below.
Giant eggs.
Yeah. Like 10-ish feet tall. And there are
As-
4 bodies hanging from the ceiling upside down.
Fire
As
it
soon as you
is.
say that, yeah. As soon as you say that, though, I whisper to the warloot, "How much of this are you getting? Have you been catching up? Jarek, you listening? Or
Yeah, I'm here. I have no idea what this is. I could tell you what those things are hanging above the sack. But as far as the sack, I've never heard of that.
well, this will be a first for both of us, buddy. What are those things? What are they?
In the first wars, when Lolth was still prominent, there were those committed followers that were mutated by a land, touched by the spider, so to speak. And those are called driders.
Oh my God. Okay. I relay that to everybody. That my warloot spirit friend says that they're driders around this egg sac thing. I'm not quite sure what those are. Apparently they're people who are really faithful to Lolth. It sounds very unpleasant.
It is a drow spider. Drider.
Oh, clever.
Burn it with
Gross.
fire.
As in like burn it.
Well,
Much fire.
you just take care of the problem.
Yeah, just burn it.
Fire.
Anything that doesn't die in the fire will drown. Hopefully.
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 You owe me a Coke.
People are quite
What's a
violent.
Coke?
Unique water deep drink. Okay, what's the plan?
So are we getting back on the lost scale and then following
Okay.
the sea elves?
We
Yeah, I
need a-
guess I'll find out if we're following, and
We should
Does-
probably get back on the law scale after we take care of this package that they were going to deliver and release to Waterdeep.
and then I guess I can relay that we're going to take care of something on this ship, and then we'll go back to our ship, and I guess you guys will lead the way and we'll follow. I do want to ask, is there anyone on your ship or in your party that speaks Common or anything other than Aquan?
Oh, they can speak Aquan this whole or Common this whole time. That'd be
Oh,
hilarious.
there might be someone back on the ship.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or any other language. Just, I mean, if
Can
not,
I-
we'll make it work. It's just,
Understand common. I guess that is the better question is, have I been able to figure out if they can understand common?
Some words, but they can't speak common. It's like a obvious language barrier, so they kind of stick to Aquan.
'Cause I can understand them, but I can't speak to them.
Gotcha.
Okay. So how are we gonna deal with the
I could
elephant
just
in the room?
I could just start setting fires on the ship with prestidigitation, if we want.
Firebolt.
before,
gonna-
Stella's got that fancy firebolt.
I mean,
Before-
so what are you gonna say?
sorry, before the sea elves go back to their ship and we start bonfiring here, I will ask them, how far is it back to your home? How far to travel?
Maybe 2 days. Not far.
2 days? Okay. I'm just like thinking in my head, like if needed or if needing to communicate, I can Welsh it again to do that. I just don't want to do that like right as we show up, but okay, perfect. Cool.
Are we commencing with demolition?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'll turn
I'll
to
let them-
Alathri's giant watery form. Miss Alathri, would you mind going and making very large holes in the bottom of the ship?
You're just gonna sink it then?
Burn and
They-
sink.
Perhaps
Well-
we should try to burn it first.
Yes.
Burn as much as
yeah.
possible before sinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it'll sink on its own. We just need to burn it.
I don't want to run the risk of them escaping it.
Where would they go?
Yeah, what?
Our ship.
Well, we should then.
Why we burn it first?
Yeah.
It will sink on its own. That's what ships do when you burn them.
All right.
Why
It-
don't we have anyone who's not burning get back onto the lost scale and get it further away? If Stella's really the one that's causing the fire, I'll stay, and I'm pretty good at hanging on to people. I swim real fast like this. So you
Okay.
can finish what you're doing, set everything on fire, and then I can just carry you to the last scale that's further away. Would that
Excellent
work?
idea. I think so. Yes, that should work. All right. Firebolt's a cantrip, so whenever you guys are ready, I'll just start.
Well,
Let's start.
let's have the last scale, and anyone who's not staying go.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna need you to open this door because I used it. My drown magic. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go back downstairs and cast darkness.
Okay, door opens again. Are you? What are you trying to do down there?
Kill the spider sack.
I thought we were just setting the whole ship on fire.
I thought we were
Don't
gonna
wanna
kill
Fire.
them.
Well, yeah, you got to burn the thing. You got to. Yeah, I assume you guys are casting fireball into the like chamber.
Yeah.
It'd
don't
be
wanna-
smarter to-
Oh,
You want
What
to
if
do
we wake them up?
yeah.
firebolt, 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 lock door, run.
Oh God. Oh God.
Honestly, that might
That's
be
all you
fine.
can do, and then yeah, I'll be right behind her to start using prestidigitation to make little
If you're not
bonfires.
fast, if you're not a fast runner, I can just carry you.
You know, whatever we got to do.
You know, actually, that'll be fine. I would like. What's up?
I need you to make an intelligence check.
Just the check.
Or investigation, sorry.
Can I also
I
ask
want to go
Jarek
like-
if
Okay.
Driders have any weaknesses? You can come back to me or something, but
They're nothing but strength.
Something strange about this sack that is not normal. Obviously, it's huge, but the black lines in it kind of are throwing you off. It's giving you pause.
From like just destroying it.
Oh,
Are we all down there?
Kismet and Manlara, I would say, yeah, you probably went down there with them. Just looking at it, it's probably 8 feet across, 10 feet deep, and about 6 feet tall. It is massive.
I'm down there too because I've got the fire.
Does it feel like there's anything in there that's
Yeah.
like not
You can
based on what we already know? The seals and the dragon heart.
you can make an insight check.
Okay.
Control of your character. Can't roll.
10. Roll a 3. So it would have been good if I had.
There's something in your conscious or in your spirit or something just giving you a strange feeling about whatever this is, and it's throwing you off.
Good as
That's what
bad.
I got.
Not
Does
in
it-
Yeah, I think you guys rolled the same thing.
Yeah, we
Both
both were
10.
10.
That-
does it not look like? I mean, I may not have seen spider egg sacs this large, but I grew up in the forest. I've turned into big spiders. Is there something that it doesn't look like how a normal spider egg sac would look?
Besides the sheer size, those black lines are a little bit off.
I'm gonna just sensing that something feels off, since both when Laura and Kyrodane.
Kyrodane.
Kyrodane, I'm so close.
Like-
Kyrodane.
Kylo. And then Rain. Kyrodane.
Rain.
Well, with a D. Yeah. Kyrodane.
I'm gonna do a detect magic. Kind of see if there's
Also
anything.
do a divine sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what does that do?
I can detect good and evil. I can see anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. It's not my full cover. I don't know if an 8 counts as cover, if it's that thing. So you can determine that how you.
Yeah, reaching onto it, there's nothing that you can gather, no pings that you feel, no responses back from that sense. And then Kismet, there's definitely something magical within this shell or sack, whatever it is. Absolutely magical.
Any particular school of magic?
One sec.
We need an identifier.
Yeah,
I don't have that.
really good.
I
right
know.
here.
I have a wild guess, but I'm not sure how to roll for wild guesses.
I'll give you an insight, but this will be the last one for this item before you guys do whatever you guys are going to do.
All right. So my wild guess is that the dragon heart might be in there.
So
15 plus. So it's an 18.
18. Going off your gut of thinking what's in here, kind of looking at it, just trying to get some kind of visual. Really quick, Kismet, it is some type of conjuration magic. I'll come back to you on that one. Sella, those black lines kind of remind you of fuses or lines linked to some kind of explosive lines.
Okay. I relay this information. Guys, does that kind of look like, I don't know, the line on an explosive? It doesn't look,
Oh.
I'm not sure that this is,
So no fire, no.
perhaps
So it's
not.
a bomb. You know, they said they were taking it to Waterdeep because like basically they had it coming, or it was a gift but in a bad way. What if it's a giant bomb?
I mean, I do sense some magic on it. Not fully immersed in the schools, but seems like some form of conjuration.
Can I make an Arcana check?
I think Kismet kind of did already.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Maybe we should not be in the room when we set the boat on fire.
Maybe we shouldn't set the boat on fire. Maybe we should dispel it. Or I mean, we don't know how big this is. Maybe it's big enough to take out all of Waterdeep, and we can't be far enough away.
Oh boy.
All right. Roll a d20.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I was trying to get you something like give the answer. It's like keep it moving.
Yeah.
Have I ever seen, now that they said it's explosive, I've ever had experience with that.
From his past lives as Baba.
Oh no.
Yes. What's your intelligence? I would say with your experience in the water, 11. Based on what the drow said and just the layout, it's possible that this will be some kind of siege weapon. But that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let everyone know that. Siege weapon.
Oh my god.
Oh, no big deal.
Yeah, that sounds like take out a whole city or half a city. Like I don't know. We have no idea how far away would even be safe.
Have we noticed the Driders reacting to our conversation at all?
They have not moved yet.
Thank God.
Yet.
Yes. We need to make a decision and go.
Yeah.
We could just clear the room.
Like burn it.
Drider. I don't know
We
if
could-
burning would be the right answer.
Could
I
there be
know,
like
we could dispel.
could there be like a starting point to the fuses? And you just hit that, and then we can get far enough away.
Does anyone know how to dispel magic?
I do have
Okay.
dispel magic.
Oh, good. Because I was like, I do, but then I'm not this. So
I would be prepared to fight if we do that, but that might be the best answer.
I'll cast
right.
heal myself real quick.
Hmm?
He said, I'll just cast heal on myself real quick.
yeah, I think we should dispel it. Maybe as high as we can.
Size.
I'm just gonna do
Okay, the highest I can do is a 7th level
Right.
dispel magic. Should I just go all in on this?
That's
I
up to you.
mean, it might be the best way. This
I-
this was a big deal. This wasn't an afterthought. This seems like the first move, the first big move in a war.
All right.
Yep.
And I have healing.
I'm kind of gonna, I'll cast the spell, but we should all be outside the door.
Won't touch. I can see this stuff.
Yeah, do you have to see it, or do you just have to be within a certain distance? Can we get farther away?
It doesn't say that I have to see it.
Yeah, it just says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Okay, in which case my range is I can get 120 feet away before I cast the spell.
I guess then the only problem is we don't know what's going on with these 4. I mean, if we dispel the bomb, that's great. But then what do we do about them?
Perhaps form ranks on the deck and just be prepared for the worst.
Either that or or we
Oh, we can just abandon
Stop.
ship and let's go.
do we start a fire like on the deck
Dispel
and then
magic.
whole like get far away, dispel magic, and it'll slowly burn down? I don't know.
I think we
I just don't want to.
Fight.
Yeah, I just don't want to dispel it and then like they wake up and are able to re-enchant whatever this is.
You don't know until you try. Let's go.
But the fight.
What are we
Yeah.
dismanting? The whole making a siege weapon again. I feel like that was probably a process.
Yeah.
That's why they're here guarding me. So if we just get rid of it,
Get rid of the
Still-
weapon or get rid of the guards.
both.
Yeah.
But definitely dispel magic before they wake up.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
if they fight, we fight. And it is what it is.
Let's at least get on the deck.
I haven't got
Well,
That's right.
Mhm.
I really use commune, but I'm just like,
Okay, so you guys make your way up to the deck to spell magic.
Dispel magic at 7th level.
On what?
on the bomb.
to be as far
On the
away-
egg sac, on the bomb egg sac thing, the conjuration magic. That is my goal, to make that inert.
We just stay there.
Okay. I need you to roll a d20 plus your spell casting ability.
Find that.
7th level wasn't high enough.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah, Shekta, maybe you should inspire her.
You love me?
You can do this, Ella. It's just like any other dispel magic you've done before.
Thanks.
How
Because
inspiring.
it was good and you feel the same as you felt before.
Actually, minus the D. It's just kidding.
Oh no. And you're a
Jade.
D10, yeah.
Yeah.
Ha! Okay. Okay. Spell modifier 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's a 23 total.
Okay. As you guys begin to do, as you cast a spell, you're immediately casting darkness. Everyone starts blinking out. Dark, complete blackness. And you guys begin to hear just kind of all over the deck side. That's where we'll pick up next session.
Fuck.
No!
What level was this monstrosity?
You
10
shouldn't have touched it.
whatever level it was, so it was higher than 17.
I rolled a 23. I had a 23 after everything.
Yeah, you dispelled whatever the thing
Oh.
was.
And now,
There we go. Okay. That's great.
Just so you guys know, everyone on this boat would have died if you lit this on fire. So good job not catching my.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Also, I know there are dice jails, but are there dice thrones? Because I kind of want to put this one on.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
That would be probably the most upsetting thing, I think, for everybody if there was a TPK and we just literally did it to ourselves.
Exactly. That's what it's like, guys. Please roll higher than like a 15. Like
10.
10.
No, we should. Let's just set it on fire. It's fine.
Yeah.
I kept
mean,
saying not to. You guys,
hey, I
you guys are
think
very
do it.
wrong.
I was like, let's burn it. That's what you do with spiders here, right?
Yeah, I thought you
Yeah,
guys could do it far away. That would have been cool, but essentially, well, never mind. Everyone would have died on it.
Oh God.
Okay.
Is everybody in the boat cast in darkness too?
Yeah, the entire deck is cast in darkness right now.
I know I'm gonna start off next battle. It's fine.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm very thankful I cast heal on myself before.
Yeah, that was a good move.
As soon as
Yeah.
that happens, Kismet goes invisible as well.
Well, nice guys. Good game.
Roll my bat out.
Yeah.
Kind of
Oh
getting
my
back on
gosh.
regular playing. Is everyone still good for Sunday?
Is everyone
Okay.
still okay with me? I'm going to be late like every week. I'm so sorry.
I mean, we're starting a little bit late. This one went a little bit longer than I wanted, but we'll still aim for like 3.5, 4 hour time. So we're done by 10ish. That way, if anyone does have to get up early, it's not too terrible.
Yeah.
Um,
Real quick, how Kyrodane, how do we spell your name?
It's on the
It's
thingy.
funny. Yeah, it's on the Zoom.
oh,
chat.
it's on the chat.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And all right.
So besides fancy new spells, one of the best things about this level up is that I can use my flourishes without having to use a bardic inspiration.
That's why I'm so
Hey.
mad. I'm
Just
so
use
mad. I'm
tips
still
instead.
13.
I'm sorry, fellas. I'm rubbing it in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't rubbing it
Don't
in.
rub it in.
We'll get
Someone's just
there.
going to be sitting there every time you do a flourish and be like petty and bitchy about it. Not really, but
I don't know. My roles changed a little bit. I guess I'm casting a bunch of spells now. It's fine. No, that was a cool battle, flying around on a griffin with you zapping
Man.
people, counterspell and shit. That was cool. I don't know what the hell that spell was that you were about to cast. That I've never heard that before. I was like, oh, I almost want to let this fly because I want to know what it does, but also I don't know what it does, so that scares me.
Oh yeah, that one would have been kind of cool.
Cool
but
for you or cool for us?
both. I think it'd have been cool for both. But no, yeah, y'all did really good. That was a good fight. That was good. Oh, you guys are high level. Let's smack these fucks around.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was very cathartic.
after everything we were just through, yes, this is great. We won
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah, that felt good.
Good. Okay, we'll aim for next week about 5:30, 5:45. Maybe we'll just start at 6. Make it simple. But great game, everyone. And I'll see you guys next week.
Love you guys. Good to see you.
Bye.
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 Bye.